had a dream that somebody in the family was pregnant. It's me. Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Kanisha Lachey. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am a soon-to-be first-time mom and I'm so excited. So in this video, I'm basically gonna do like a recap of my first trimester because during my first trimester, I didn't feel like doing anything, so I'm kind of coming back to my YouTube and everything. So if you guys are interested in this topic and want to know how my first trimester went and also how I found out and what I already got for a baby, then just continue to watch. Okay, if you're coming from Instagram, you guys already want to know the tea. I know I have not been on my page in almost like a month and a half, and it was kind of like an unexpected break, but I mean, it is what it is. Like, I was tired, y'all. Like, I didn't have any energy to do anything, so that's why. And yes, your girl is pregnant, y'all. Like, I'm pregnant. Like, well, right now I'm in my second trimester. This is when I'm filming it, but look at my tummy, y'all. Oh my goodness, it's so real, you guys. It's so real. Okay, so how I found out I was pregnant, it kind of started like this. I was having really bad acid reflux. I was having, like, my breasts were so sore, they were so tender, like to the touch. Like, I was getting, when I got out the shower, I couldn't even like really dry myself off because my breast was just that sensitive. I couldn't touch it. And I thought, honestly, I thought it was from like Dexter and I, we had sex like a week or so before, and I thought it was from that, but I'm like, okay, it's been, you know, way too long. So I started Googling, of course, and they said that could be a sign of pregnancy and also like the acid reflux and things like that. So I was like, but I don't think I'm pregnant. You know, I also was just getting over COVID. Dexter and I both were just getting over COVID. So I'm like, I don't even, you know, I don't think I'm pregnant. I was like, I'll just get a test so I can get that thought out my mind. So I went to Target. And I actually went to Target during that Texas storm that we had when it was like ice everywhere. And I was like, let me just get a test just so I can, you know, erase this thought, like just so I can calm myself and all that stuff. And I already told Dexter, I was like, babe, I don't feel good. I was like, maybe I am pregnant, maybe I'm not. Like, when I tell you, me and him, like, I tell him everything. He is legit like my best friend. Like, I tell him like the most gross stuff. But yeah, I was like, yeah, Dexter, I don't know, I don't feel good. He was like, well, just go get a test. So I went and got the test, and I didn't take it that day or that Thursday. I actually took it the next day, which was Friday. I will never forget this day. It was Friday the 4th. I believe it was the 4th. Hold on, I want to make sure. I know it's like the first Friday of the month. Yes, the 4th. Okay, anyway, so it was Friday, February 4th, like around 11 something. I took the test, and you know what, because I really didn't think I was pregnant anyway, so I was like, let me just pee on this stick, let me just get it over with. And I was actually getting ready to do another YouTube video for this brand I was working with, and so I was like in the process of doing my hair. I was about to put on my makeup, and I was like, oh shoot, 10 minutes already passed, let me go check on this test. So I went in the bathroom, turned the light on, and y'all, it was pregnant. I mean, yeah, it was positive. It was positive, y'all. I was so freaking shocked, y'all, but I was happy, I was nervous, I was excited. I was like, oh my god, I don't think this is right. And I'm like, well, how many false positives can you get? Like, I don't think you can get that many. Like, I don't think you can get a false positive, right? You can get a false not pregnant, but I was like, oh my god. Like, I was in complete shock, y'all. Like, I got a whole video on that too, like how I found out I was pregnant, so you can actually see how it happened, my reaction, Dexter's reaction, all of that. I'm gonna say this now, it is an emotional video. Like, when I was editing it and rewatching it and everything, I literally was crying each time I watched it. It's just, I don't know, I think it's my hormones now. I'm just so emotional right now. Well, I am an emotional person, but I think that this is heightening a little bit. But it's such a really good video, y'all. Like, you'll see everything, like real raw reaction, everything. But yeah, I was so in shock. I ended up taking another test just to be sure. And what's crazy too, at the time, I'm actually about to go into my symptoms, but at the time, I was 9 weeks pregnant and I didn't have like any symptoms. Again, like I said, I was just getting over COVID, so being super tired all the time, I really just thought it was from having COVID. I didn't think anything of it. I definitely didn't think I was pregnant. I was kind of like under the impression I couldn't get pregnant because Dexter, he would, you know, ejaculate in me and things like that, and nothing would ever happen. And so I was talking to like these ladies at my job, and she was like, one of her friends and her husband, they were trying to get pregnant for a long time and they kept trying and it happened. So I was just like, you know what, when it happens, it happens. I'm not gonna like stress too much about it or anything. But yeah, I just, you know, just took my regular vitamins, like my regular like 1 a day type stuff. And Dexter, he also kind of changed up the stuff that he did too. So he started wearing like loose boxers, because at first he used to wear like the tighter ones, and I was reading sometimes that can kind of, I guess, suffocate the nuts. I don't know y'all, but I was reading something like that, but it said it can do something where, so I don't remember, but it was a while ago. So I just told him to switch the type of boxers he was wearing, so he started wearing like the loose ones. He did that, and he started doing the CMOS, and he started doing the, what was it, babe, chlorophyll? Yeah, chlorophyll. He started taking that, but I believe it's the CMOS that actually help with fertility in men. But I would also pray over myself, y'all. Like, I would legit, not every single night, I didn't do it like, you know, heavily every night, but every once in a while I would like just pray on myself, pray over my body, you know, just ask God to help me to have kids, bless my womb and things like that, you know. And so it's one thing to say like you believe in God and believe he's gonna do something, and then it's another thing to kind of like pray about it, give it to God, believe, and just let it go. And, you know, just do your thing, because I feel like the more you stress about it and the more you try, sometimes it's harder to get, I guess. And so, or it don't come when you want it to come. Yeah, that's what I did. I just kind of prayed over myself and I just let it go, like just put it in God's hands, honestly. And you guys, y'all want to know what else is crazy? When I told my mom, actually kind of like when we both told our parents, our moms pretty much kind of said the same thing. Like my mom, she said, you know, I will always pray for you and pray that God bless you with a baby and bless your womb. And then Dexter mom also says she would like pray for us and things like that, that we'll have a baby. And it's so crazy, like you never know who's praying for you and what they're praying for. And it's so crazy how all three of us was kind of like praying for the same thing. Whew, hold on. So you just never know like who's in your corner and like praying for you and stuff like that. And so I just honestly, I just feel like this is such a huge blessing for us, and we're both just so excited. Even after they told me that, I was like, that's so crazy, because when I found out, I remember this one morning during my first trimester, I would always get up like really early. Like my body, it would just naturally get up super early, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes. Like I couldn't sleep, so I would just like pray, I would just eat. Most of the time I would eat or like just scrolling Google or like looking up stuff on YouTube, looking up baby stuff. But I remember this one time, like God's presence was legit in the room. Like I felt it so much. I had just got done doing like prenatal yoga and all that stuff. I don't know what the pose is called, but you're like in a squat or whatever, and your hands just like to your heart or whatever. And I was just kind of like meditating. I literally just felt God's presence. So I was just so like thankful. I was just so grateful. I was crying. It was just like, oh my God, like I could not believe that we was pregnant. So yeah, it was just amazing. So shortly after that, like the next day, Dux and I went up to CVS and picked up some prenatals, so the baby can start getting like the nutrients that it needs and things like that. When I actually went up to Walmart too and got another test, I took 2 other tests. I'm like, let me just be sure, but both of those came back positive. And then we had went to our doctor. She confirmed the pregnancy too. So we had 5 confirmed pregnancy tests, and I'm like, girl, you are pregnant, okay? So I wanted to tell my mom so bad. Oh my God, I wanted to tell her. It was so funny too, because I was on the phone with her when I was at work, and I was like just asking her questions about like insurance and just like things like that, and I'm like, why is she not putting 2 to 2 together? And she wasn't, I don't know, she wasn't thinking. And so I just wanted to tell her so bad, but I was like, no, let me wait so I can know exactly how far along I am and all that stuff, because we just went to our regular like family doctor, so she really couldn't tell us how far along we were. She just confirmed it or whatever. So yeah, I want to, you know how far along I am and all this stuff, because I know my mom would just be calling me pretty much like every other day. When you go to the doctor, did you go to the doctor yet? What you eating? She already do that now, like what you eat and all this stuff. Nene, you know you gotta eat. If you don't eat, the baby don't eat. I'm like, mama, I know. But yeah, like I wanted to tell her so bad, but Jackson and I, we waited until we had like our official appointment. And then on our ultrasound, you guys, oh my god, when she told us how far along we were, I was like, what? We were 11 weeks. I thought, honestly, when I first found out, I honestly thought I was about 5 or 6 weeks. And then when I found out, I was actually 9 weeks when I took the test. And then when I went to the ultrasound, I was 11 weeks pregnant, you guys. Talk about a shocker, okay? I was so surprised. So after that, I was like, okay, I want to wait and tell our parents, because I wanted to do it. I was kind of on the fence of, should we go back home and surprise them and tell them, or should we just tell them over FaceTime? Like, how should we do this? And that's one thing about like living out of state from your family. It's like stuff like this, I would honestly rather be at home with my family, because like I definitely want my kids to grow up knowing their family, their grandparents, their cousins, aunties, all of that stuff. So we're talking about that stuff now. Ugh, it's so much to talk about, you guys. But I found these little scratch offs on Amazon. So basically what it is, you scratch it off, and if you get 3 matching symbols, oh, excuse me, if you get 3 matching symbols, which you are, because you know the prize is we're having a baby. And that's what I mailed to everybody. So I mailed it to my parents, Dexter's parents, Dexter's grandma, and my sister. And those was pretty much the only people that we told, like, first for Wise's family. Dexter's grandma actually got hers first, then my sister, then my dad. I ended up telling my mom when I told my sister, because my mom mail was just taking forever to come. Like, it literally, she was like the last one to get it after she found out. And then after my dad, we had told Dexter's parents. We were waiting for my sister-in-law to get off work so everybody can be together at one time. So yeah, when we told everybody, everybody was so happy for us. And then I told my family, oh my god, everybody, we just honestly got so much love and so many congratulations and all that. Like, it's just really good energy, and that's what I love and that's what I want. I honestly, I feel like I didn't have like too many symptoms. Weeks 9, I did have my breasts were super tender. Acid reflux and heartburn was just, oh my god, the acid reflux, y'all. And I still have that sometimes, but shout out to my midwife. She had told me to take some papaya enzymes. It helped tremendously with my heartburn. She also said I can eat watermelon, but I'm not a huge fan of watermelon, but the papaya enzymes are A1. So if you struggle with heartburn, acid reflux, do papaya enzymes. I actually got mine, you can get it off of Amazon too, but I picked it up from the vitamin shop. So yeah, that's the only thing that was really like messing with me, and still to this day is the acid reflux and heartburn. But I was sensitive to smell, so this is how I also knew, well, not knew that I was pregnant, but after I found out I was pregnant. And side note, y'all, what's crazy too, like, I wasn't having any like pregnancy symptoms. I didn't have morning sickness. I wasn't super tired, because after I thought I was over COVID, I started going to my gym pretty much like every other day. And I was hitting the gyms. Like, I was doing HIIT workouts, I was doing cardio, I was doing light weightlifting, literally anything. I was pretty much doing it. And so when I took that test, all those symptoms, tiredness, the acid reflux, a little bit of nausea, all that stuff came upon me. So sensitive to smell, you guys. Dexter and I, we were in a room laying down, and so we had this candle from Bath and Body Works. I forgot the name of it. I think it was like mango pineapple or something like that. It wasn't even lit. It was sitting on my vanity, and I was laying in the bed, and I literally smelled it. I was like, babe, can you please take the candle out? I cannot, like, it's too strong. girl, the thing wasn't even lit. I'm like, this is crazy. So yeah, that sensitive to smell was definitely one. And then again, like I said, I would always wake up pretty early in the morning and just eat something, and it'll be like something light. It'll be like some fruit or some nuts or something like that, and then I'll go right back to sleep. I was just always super tired. Like after I get off work, or even like doing when I was at work, I high-key, I would sometimes be at my desk sleep. Good thing nobody caught me, but yeah, I would be at my desk sleep because I was just so tired, like all the time. And then when I come home from work, I'll take a nap, and then that's how I be up at night, because I'll sleep, you know, I try to sleep for like an hour, but sometimes I sleep for like 3 hours, you know, get up, take a shower, eat or whatever, watch some TV, then go to the room, try to sleep, but I'll wake up in the middle of the night, well really in the morning, and just be up. So that was another thing. Also, what was kind of crazy too, for some reason I kept getting like a sweet tasting something on my tongue, and I just thought that was weird. Like I didn't have any candy, and what's crazy too, like I wasn't even craving any sweets or anything, and which that is bizarre for me because I have a huge sweet tooth. So I didn't want like any cookies, I didn't want brownies, cupcakes, none of that stuff, and that's what I love. Only until kind of like the ending of my first trimester, the thing that I started craving was sweet tarts, and I only wanted the blue, yellow, and purple ones. Those are the only ones I eat. So I always drive to the gas station and get me like 2 rolls of the little stick and only eat those 3 colors. Also, like weeks 9 and 10, I was super gassy, super bloated, really like kind of throughout the whole first trimester. I was really bloated like crazy, and I'm like, oh my god. See, I wasn't like constipated or anything like that. The ending of my first trimester, I would go to McDonald's in the morning and I would order a sausage McGriddle with a hash brown and an orange juice. I don't know if it was the orange juice at McDonald's or what, but every time I would drink it, I would just feel so like nauseated. And then I thought, well, maybe I can't drink orange juice, but I had some yesterday morning and this morning and I felt fine. So maybe it's just the orange juice at McDonald's. You guys, the soda that I started back drinking like more than I usually do, like I have it at least maybe like once a week. I haven't had it as much during my second trimester, but my first trimester, like towards the end, the McDonald's Sprite, you guys, that's like the only thing that also kind of like helped with the acid reflux. I don't know what it was, but every time I drink it, I just feel like so much better. But I kind of weaned myself off of it because I didn't want like too much like soda, you know, stuff like that. But that's like this one time, one night, I told her, so I was like, babe, can you please go to McDonald's and just give me a large Sprite? Because like this was before I had the papaya enzymes, but my acid reflux and the heartburn, it was just I needed something to like burp or something. And you guys know, like if you've been pregnant, like how uncomfortable heartburn is, and they say because like the food digesting slower and all that stuff, so it was just like so uncomfortable. It's just so uncomfortable. I did start to feel like mild cramps around week 10, but I also was reading that's just like the uterus, you know, stretching and growing and things like that, so that's completely normal. Aversions. Okay, so I really didn't have an appetite. Like anytime I see food, I'd be like, ugh, I don't want it, ugh, I'm full, because I eat pretty much like nuts and apples. I love, and I still do, I love kiwis. Like I can turn some kiwis up. But yeah, that was pretty much the only thing that I can really like eat and kind of keep my stomach like settled, because if I eat anything else, it'll just be too much and I would just be like, ugh, I don't want any of that, it looks so gross, the smell, just I couldn't. So I really didn't care for like meat that much around my first trimester. What was I eating? Really like anything light. It was just really light. Honestly, the only thing I remember eating was like a lot of nuts, fruits, kiwis for sure, and that's about it. Also, probably like around weeks 11, 12, I stopped wearing a wired bra and I had to do a wireless bra because my wired bra, it was just really uncomfortable to wear. It started to leave like marks on my skin, so now I have to put cocoa butter like underneath my boobs and stuff because it left like a ugly mark. So now I just wear pretty much wireless bras, and I pretty much stay, for the most part, I need to go shopping to get some maternity clothes, because I just stay in like sweatpants, really loose fitted clothes, so it's not tight around, you know, my waist and everything. So that's pretty much what I've been wearing. It was funny too when I told my client, it's Coretta, and I was like, I'm telling all these people but my family first. I told like my work family, yeah, I was doing her makeup, and my pants were unbuttoned because I couldn't, like, I had it buttoned but it was hurting my stomach. And so she was on the phone, she looked down at me, she said, you pregnant? I said, yeah. She said, oh. So that was so funny. But yeah, I couldn't like button my pants up because it was just uncomfortable, you know. My first trimester was pretty cool. It wasn't like anything too bad like a lot of people. I know some people told me like how their first trimesters was and how they was always throwing up and things like that, but I thank God I wasn't like throwing up or anything like too bad. But other than that, I'm chilling. I definitely did not have energy. And another thing too, when I found out, I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna put any pressure on myself to try to post content, because you guys know, if you are a content creator, it's hard. Like, it's already, I'm not gonna say stressful, but it's definitely time consuming, and it takes a lot of energy to produce content. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna chill. I'm not gonna stress myself out trying to create content and come up with all this stuff. I'm just not gonna do it, because one thing about me, I am definitely a workaholic. I try to post like pretty much consistently every day, and so I'm like, I'm not about to do that. I'm just about to rest my body, especially in the first trimester. I really didn't want to put too much stress on myself, so that's another reason I was gone for such a long time, to my IG family. But yeah, I was like, y'all see me when y'all see me. That's how I kind of felt. Towards the end of my first trimester, I started to get my energy back, and I feel so much better now. So obviously I wasn't looking like this before, y'all. This would have took a lot to do during my first trimester. So yes, I feel a lot better. Definitely have the energy to post, or to actually put on makeup, do my hair, and actually look like something, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much that. All of my symptoms that I had. So now I want to talk about some of the things I already picked up for baby. You guys, when I found out, I was like, babe, we need to go get some stuff. I want to get some, I don't know, I want to get some shoes, I want to get some onesies, I want to get books, I don't know, I just want to get something. And he was like, well, we don't even know what we have yet. I was like, I don't care, I still want to get something. Let me show you guys some of the stuff that I got. The first thing that I picked up, actually, well, I guess it's kind of for me. Yeah, this is more so for me, but I can show baby when baby gets older. But it says, welcoming our little one, a pregnancy journal. Okay, so this pregnancy journal, it basically says how we found out, the date, where was we, I said, my partner said, and then how we told others, and then my thoughts on becoming a mom, and then I guess I can put like a little photo or something here. So another thing that I picked up for myself was belly creams and oils, because I know like stretch marks can happen and things like that, so I kind of want to prevent it if I can, or any way that I can. So I just wanted to make sure my, you know, my belly and everything stay hydrated, because I just want to make sure that area stay hydrated, because you know, like, it's kind of like your skincare, like your face. If it starts to get really dry and things like that, that's when you're gonna start, you know, producing wrinkles and things like that. So I was just trying to keep the area super hydrated as much as I can. The very first product that I bought, actually this was the very first product that I bought, and then it was the journal. So it was the Burt's Bees Mama Belly Butter. So it looks like this. So this had really good reviews, so I was like, okay, I'll try this. It was another one that I wanted to get called Belly something, but it's an oil. The other thing that I got, my friend actually recommended this to me. She said this helped her when she was pregnant with her baby, but it actually came in a set. The Palmer massage lotion, the massage cream, the tummy butter, and also the skin therapy oil. So I really love the oil. Like, I just really wanted an oil. Sometimes I mix it together with the butter or the lotion, or sometimes mix it together and put it on. I'm trying to get through this first, and then I want to start doing the tummy butter. The tummy butter, actually, I used it like once. It feels like cocoa butter, like the cocoa butter in the jar, and then once you rub it into your skin, it melts down into like almost like an oil type of texture. So I really like that. So when I finish the Burt's Bees, I'm gonna start using this. But I pretty much use the Burt's Bees, and then like in the morning I would do the lotion, and then sometimes it just depends, honestly. Sometimes I'll do the cream. It honestly depends, but each day, every day, I use the oil for sure. So I'll put the oil on top of the cream or on top of the lotion, just so I can get an extra boost of hydration. So now let me show you guys what I got for baby. So the first thing I got was this book, this baby book I actually got from Amazon. It says Welcome to the World, and it's just a cute little story. And Dexter and I, we already read it, and I read it to my baby and all of that stuff. So I'm just so excited, you guys. So I'm definitely gonna get way more books. I just wanted to buy something, to be honest. Then I went to Bye Bye Baby, and I got this little onesie. I try to get everything gender neutral because we don't know what we're having yet, but I got this cute little onesie, you guys. Look what it says. Ain't no mama like the one I got. Hey, hey, hi baby. So cute. It's so freaking cute. Oh my god, you guys. Hi baby. I got a 12-month because I want them to wear when they're a little bit bigger, so they can wear it a little bit more, because I know newborns, they grow so quickly. So after that, I had got a baby book, and I thought this was really cute. It talks about how mommy and daddy met, our family tree, when we found out we were pregnant, visited a doctor, and then a bunch of like my first tooth, my first birthday, my favorite food, my favorite TV show. So I think this is so cute to have like as the baby grow and everything. I got this one from Marshall's. So it looks like this, and I can put the baby picture in here. And then I got, the rest is pretty much picture frames. So this says, first we had each other, then we had you, now we have everything. I thought this was cute too. We got this, so we can put the sonogram picture in here. So it says love at first sight. And then we got this picture frame where they can do the handprint, the footprint, and then their picture in the middle. I thought this was so cute. So yeah, you guys, we got some stuff. So here are the ultrasound pictures, y'all, when we first found out. Oh my goodness. And it was so crazy. Let me show y'all. Look at, hi baby. So when we first seen the baby move, again, I said I was at the time I was 11 weeks then, and the baby was just flipping and moving and jumping and somersaulting and everything. And I was just like, oh my god. And then when I heard the heartbeat, oh my god, I started crying, of course. It was just so like, wow, like, God, I thank you.
Oh. Oh.
Isn't that an awesome sound?
Heard the heartbeat so strong. God is so good, y'all. Seriously. I cannot wait to go back because I know the baby's gonna be so much bigger and everything. So I'm just so excited to see the baby and how big the baby's gotten. Oh, this is crazy, you guys. Oh my god, I'm straight about to be a mama. Okay, let me stop before I start crying again. I'm telling you guys, like, I'm so emotional right now, and I think it's honestly because of my hormones. Like, my baby sister Angel, she had her senior picture day last week, and I was at work. She had FaceTimed me with her makeup done. I was like, Angel, you look so grown. She was like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? She had her makeup done, her hair was done, her cute little outfit. I said, oh my god, Angel. I started crying. I'm like, oh, because Angel's like my little baby. Literally, she was like my little mini me, okay? She would go everywhere with me. Like, I remember when I was trying to fit into my prom dress, she would go up to the park with me and go running with me. We'll go to the store together. She'll always ride with me everywhere. So I was just like, oh my god, my sister growing up. I was just emotional. I was all over the place, y'all. Another thing, it was so funny, I was at work, my sister and my mom, we're all like in a group text, and I texted them, I was like, y'all, what should I put on my baby list? They was like, everything. So I went on Target, I went on Amazon, and kind of got my list together and started doing things. And I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos on things people regret buying, must-have items, and all that stuff. So I have to finish it. I'm almost done, but again, I just found out about baby lists, so I might do baby lists instead, so everything can be kind of like in one place. So we will see. That pretty much wraps up my first trimester. So first of all, if you made it this far, put a little baby down in the comments. Thank you so much for sticking around this long. I kind of had a lot to catch y'all up on because I've been gone for so long. It kind of like threw me off because I had so much content planned. I had it planned, like written down and everything. I just didn't have it recorded or anything. But that first trimester legit took me out. I didn't have no type of energy to do anything. So I'm trying to play catch up a little bit, so you guys, so bear with me. I thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm definitely gonna keep y'all updated on baby and everything that I kind of have going on with this journey. I'm definitely gonna put y'all on this ride with me because I'm so excited for this. So yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, please leave them down in the comments below. You can always reach out to me on Instagram as well. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this, or if you're just interested in this journey. Subscribe to the channel so you can stay updated. Also hit that post notification bell so you never miss a upload from me. And until next time, I'll see y'all on my next upload. Bye y'all.